Bank bailouts, your student loan, and your election. Let's connect those issues. Hello everyone, this is ERDino YouTube channel. Let's go to the libraries to have knowledge. United States Federal Reserve or Central Bank is the first or the country's bank leader. They collect federal taxes for your children's education, for public health program, and to feed prisoners, and lend your tax money to state banks for them to make business. Banks bail out an issue that the public has the right to argue or fight. You deposit your hard-earned money into these banks for them to run a banking business. Then banks collapse. What happened to the money that you deposited? It's a privilege to serve the public, it says. Your personal income, but somebody else makes money out of it. Why not? But this time depositors get nothing back from those banks. Is that even fair? Or we don't deposit our hard-earned money there anymore. But wait, every depositor has insurance, so maybe. FDIC is an independent agency created by Congress to maintain stability and give public confidence in the nation's financial system. A government agency that collects fees, insurance premiums from banks, which where you deposit your hard-earned money. Recently, there was an issue that government would default the debt obligation. I thought government is maintaining the stability and give public confidence in the nation's financial system. Deposit your hard-earned money. Banks pays to the federal for your FDIC deposit account. It all comes down from our hard-earned money and taxes. Why the time came to bail them out? FDIC, the federal, is saving tax money and called that insured account just in case banks failed to bail them out from our hard-earned money. What kind of a business is this that cannot buy their own insurance to save customers? Banks handles money. The greatest country is using your hard-earned money. Where did your deposited money went? Obvious corruption? Talking about federal, where is the discipline? What happened to the greatest country? Did it fly off out of management? And corruption came with it? You be the judge. Bank CEOs with big bonuses from depositors and investors' money, but banks collapsed. Bad management and corruption was very present. Why huge bonuses goes to the company CEOs while teachers, the second parents to our children or to our students, gets little salary? Company CEOs barking to the employees, while teachers give the knowledge and better education to our students. Limit CEOs bonuses $30 million. Government limits bonuses to $5 million. So 25 million could raise minimum wage for regular employees. Most importantly, increase teacher salary from 80 up to $130,000 annually. This way for sure will benefit our students' education and would make the country's economy much better. Just an idea. Should federal government make law to limit company sales bonuses? Yes. Student loan and how it works. A student loan is money borrowed from the government or private lender in order to pay for college and must be paid back with interest. Payback time for your student loan with interest as soon as you have a job, because whenever you need to purchase, like buying car or house, interest will be so high, plus that student loan with interest on it will always be involved. Student loan against banks bailout. If your student loan is from the government, that is our tax money, and bailing out banks is also from our tax money. Where do we go? Study outside the country and have the government pay for it? Probably cheaper. And it should be approved. Only an idea. Could the government use that money to help college students for their study? After all, it's from our taxes, instead of the government bailing out banks using our tax money. Beware, high school student. Once you use that student loan, you will be stuck with it until you pay it back. And why students should be stuck? It's from tax money. Ask the government. Help college students instead. Government with central bank talking about student loan. Why not help those students get a better education without huge student loan? Help college students instead. Why the federal not saving money to help college students to get a better education instead of bailing out banks using tax money? What kind of an economy this greatest country has? What happened to the greatest country? Students need better education before working in a bank, including bank CEOs, so banks would not fail. How could you even have a better education when the greatest country's government system is already broken? January 6, 2021, Capitol attack. Where is the education here? What happened to the greatest country? Let's connect the federal government and your student loan with the election. Election candidates, choose wisely. Election candidates. So, students, voters, study those candidates before you vote, that they really understand what is excessive spending with our tax money, hard-earned money, and they are really concerned about our children's education. Should those candidates must have an accounting background before they run or be appointed. Being a leader in a government is about policies and monetary budgets. Our children, our college students, are the future of America. Please give them the education that they need. Please vote wisely. Your vote and what it means. President appoints the heads of the federal agencies, grants pardons to prisoners, works with Congress on the budget, access to tax money. Trump grants pardon to 7 congressmen convicted of crimes. Bernard Madoff runs the largest Ponzi scheme in history. President Trump grants pardon. What kind of a president is this who could grant pardon to a notorious investment scammer, talking about investment banks which just collapsed? So, parents, students, and voters, be sure that you don't vote for a candidate that has a notorious record while in service, because your vote will and would affect your children's education. Talking about federal, candidates for presidents is for federal. There's always a better way. So keep on reading because to have knowledge doesn't need to be expensive. To be specific for the courses in college, students take the course where you could do volunteering for the experience. The more experience you have, the faster you'll get the job, the shorter you'll be in college, the less student loan you will have. The more work experience, the better. So volunteer. There are better ways for better education. Remember, to be knowledgeable doesn't need to be expensive. Bring all those books and study at home. With all these gadgets at home that you could use to study, why not have a use of them? Volunteer for the experience. Remember, to be knowledgeable doesn't need to be expensive because there's always a better way. Volunteer for your knowledge. So let's put fertilizer to our brain by reading books in the park, at the library, or wherever you like. Eagerness is a discipline and it costs you nothing. Thanks again for watching.